locked in my head. I keep the law just like I said. I ain't no zombie walking dead. I chose life like Moses said. I got the law locked in my head. I keep the law just like I said. I ain't no zombie walking dead. I chose life like Moses said. I'm a man now, shoot no question, hands down. I talk the talk, I walk the walk, I don't just stand around. I make things happen cause I keep God first. You think your job is something, teach me about hard work. I'm an Israelite, that's right, I bring the truth out. Don't number y'all's laws, come out this Hebrew's mouth. No lie, I'ma die for the most high. And prophesy your how it shines, there's close by. You just wanna repent your sins, you wanna know why? The most high got the power to make your soul proud. Why you riding around town like your soul fly? Or war for spirits going down, you better choose your side. Wake up, Israelites,
my people follow this one commandment in the Bible. It would eliminate black on black crimes. It would eliminate drug dealers.
I got the law locked in my head. I keep the law just like I said. I ain't no zombie walking dead. I chose life like Moses said. I got the law locked in my head. I keep the law just like I said. I ain't no zombie walking dead.
I mean, at the end of the day, who's really to tell you, like, you know what I'm saying, what you can and can't believe in? You feel me? But like you said, in the Bible, that they pretty much tell this is what you're supposed to go off of. Exactly. I mean, that's just like how like all these females are supposed to be queens and all us supposed to be kings, but we going off what we see.
Right.
You feel me? Not off what we supposed to, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna show you why and who's supposed to be telling you which way to go, which way to do, what not to do, what to do. And I'm gonna show you who's supposed to do that and what they're supposed to use to give you those instructions. Because the Bible is not just a history book, it's an instruction book. It tells you what to do so we can get back to what we used to be at.
Verse 21, these things hast thou done and kept silence, that thou thoughtest that I was altogether such and one as thyself. But I will reprove thee.
I will what?
Reprove thee.
So God said he's going to reprove us, meaning correct us, read.
And set them in order.
And do what?
Set them in order.
And set us in order, read.
Before thine eyes.
Before your eyes. So that is why we out here teaching you. Because God says he's going to set us in order. Now give me Jeremiah 1:10. How is he going to set us in order? Is it just going to pop up one day and our people are going to be in order? Are women going to be wearing pants? I mean, our women are not going to be wearing pants? Are men going to stop smoking? Are men going to stop shaving their beards? No, that's not the way it's going to work. He's going to use men of the Most High to get his message out to wake us up.
Jeremiah 1:10. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out.
To do what?
To root out.
So, like you just said, how are we supposed to do this? He has set men over the nations to root out, read.
And to pull down.
And to pull down, read.
And to destroy.
And to what?
Destroy.
And to destroy, read.
And to throw down. To build and to plant.
So, he's using men to do these things, to teach you what's right, what's wrong, what can you do, what can't you do. Give me Jeremiah 44, verse 4. Jeremiah 44 and 4.
Jeremiah chapter 44, verse 4.
And this is nothing new. He did this all throughout the Bible. What's happening today is the same thing that happened in the past. I'm going to prove it to you.
Jeremiah 44, verse 4. Then Jeremiah, I'm sorry, that's 44 and 4. Howbeit, I sent unto you all my servants, the prophets.
I sent unto you what?
All my servants, the prophets.
We are the servant, the prophets. Now let's see what these prophets did. Read.
Rising early.
Rising what?
Early.
We wake up early, brother, and start studying before we come out here to teach you what you should and should not do. Read.
And sending them saying.
And sending them saying.
Oh, do not this abominable thing that I hate.
We come out here and say, brother, don't do that which God hates. Now let's find out, what does God hate? Give me Leviticus. Give me 11 and 7, because you said you're finna go eat. So we can teach you the proper way to go.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7.
Now, Jeremiah just said that the Most High is going to send his prophets out and say, do not this abominable thing that I hate. So let's find out, what is abominable to God? Read that.
And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
Do you know what the swine is?
Nah.
The swine is pork, pig. All right, it's unclean to you. Read.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat.
Of your flesh shall you not eat. Read.
And their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you.
They are what?
Unclean to you.
So the swine is unclean to you. It said you should not eat it. So, should you eat pork, brother? Why not?
It's not clean for it. I mean, it's basically not what you're supposed to do.
There
It's
you-
just like sinning.
Good. That's exactly. Do you know what sin is?
I mean, it's basically you going against his will in a way.
All praise. That's exactly right. Because when you go to Psalms 48, his will is to keep his laws.
Exactly. I mean,
This is what sin is, brother.
1 John chapter 3, verse 4.
You hit it right on the head without even knowing. Because the Most High said in his last days, we going to come back to our true nationality. All right? So these laws are going to pop up in your head without you even knowing. It's called a conscience. The white man calls it a conscience. But in the Bible, it's God's laws being put in your heart. Read.
Whosoever committeth sin, transgresseth also the law.
So whoever commits sin, transgressive God's law. Read.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
So sin is the transgression, which means going against or breaking God's laws. So we just read you're not supposed to eat pork. So if you eat it, then you broke or transgressed God's laws, correct? Now let's get some more laws. Give me Leviticus 21:5. I'm glad, brother, that is very wise of you to understand that right away. The Bible says I'm not supposed to eat it. So if I do eat it, I'm committing sin. Some people don't want to take that high road. That's very simple to understand, but our people have become very, very simple. Read that.
Leviticus 21:5. They shall not make baldness upon their heads.
So they should not make baldness upon thy head. Read.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
Neither shall they what?
Shave off the corner of their beard.
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard. Brother, does your beard grow? Read it again.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their
it's a certain
beard.
spot we supposed to, you feel me? Not shave off. All right.
All praise. So you understand that too? That you're not supposed to make it skinny or cut into it. So that's two commandments that you can apply in your life. Now give me Psalms 160, not 119. I got you. 119 and 6. Now, I'm going to give you this last scripture then. If you want to leave, you can leave. If you want to stay, you can stay. All right? But I'm going to give you this commandment.
Psalms chapter 119, verse 60. I made haste.
I made what?
I made haste.
Brother, what does it mean to make haste?
I don't have no idea.
Cool. That means he made time. He did it very fast. All right? He made haste. Just like if somebody's on the way to the library and they're late, they're going to be very hasteful to get there. Because they understand they got to get there right now. David said what?
I made haste.
He made haste, read.
And delayed not.
And did not delay to do what?
To keep thy commandments.
To keep God's commandments. Because he understood how important it was. All right? He made haste. Now give me Matthew 19 and 16. Do you know how you get the kingdom of heaven?
Nah. I mean, to be honest, like I know, like I mean, the way I go about this, like my relationship with God is like completely different. You feel me? Like I understand, you know what I'm saying. It's good to read about it and to know, you know what I'm saying. That's why they try to teach you to read. You feel me? Because everybody reading all these books, but the most important book. You feel me? Just like when you reading the Bible, most people flip through scriptures and go to this different one, this one. Like when you go to church, what I always wanted to know, why, like if it's a real book, everybody need to know why are we skipping pages.
Right.
You feel me? Why is we not reading from this part all the way to the end? Like, that's how you supposed to read a book.
Yeah.
But do you understand this book? Like you said, is it like any other book in the world?
It's not.
It's not.
But
so
I mean,
if you read this book just straight through, you will understand the history.
Yeah, because I mean, you can read stuff 1,000 times and still won't get it.
Right.
You feel me? So
listen to this. Listen to this.
Isaiah chapter 28, verse 10. Verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge?
Go straight.
Verse 10. For precept must be upon precept.
Precepts are law. So it says law must be upon law.
Precept upon precept.
Law upon law.
Line upon line.
So you're supposed to read line upon line, like you just said.
Line upon line. Here a little.
What?
Here a little.
Here a little, like you said. Some people go to this part and that part. Why they skipping around? Read it again.
Here a little. And there a little.
Here a little and there a little. Read. Here a little and there a little. Now go to Nehemiah 8:8. Now why do they do that? Because when you read the Bible, you'll understand. Something in Revelation ties in perfect with something in Genesis. Something in Philippians ties in perfect with something that happened in Joshua. So that's how you must do it. But like you said, you got to understand the whole Bible to be able to go precept upon precept. Read that.
Nehemiah 8:8. So they read in the book, in the law of God distinctly.
They did what?
They read in the book, in the law of God distinctly.
So they read in the book of law of God distinctly, like you just said. Why are we skipping around? The prophets, they read distinctly in the book of the law. Read.
And gave the sense.
And gave what?
The sense.
And they gave the sense. Because what the prophets do, they understand. They're not going, you can't just read a whole chapter and that's not what's going to work. You get this precept, line it up with that precept. When you ask me a question, I take you exactly there. Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? I'm going to take you there. Why would I read the whole chapter if it's not pertaining to what you asked? Do you get what I'm saying? Read.
And cause them to understand the reading.
And then what?
And cause them to understand the reading.
And they cause the people to understand the reading. Because like you said, people always read the Bible, but they don't truly understand what it was being said. Why not? Give me Psalms 111 and 10. Let's figure out, why do people never get the understanding of the Bible? Because we don't just read it and just know it. We apply what we learn in this Bible.
Right.
That's what they're not doing in the Sunday church.
Psalms chapter 111, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
So the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom.
A good understanding.
A good what?
Understanding.
So you say people don't understand it. The Bible tells you how you get this understanding. A good understanding.
A good understanding of all they that do his commandments.
That what?
Do his commandments.
So that is how you truly understand the Bible. But when you go into the Sunday church, do they eat pork?
Nah.
They don't eat pork in the Sunday church.
I mean, you mean like, not on the regular, but like they do eat pork.
Yeah, they eat pork.
Yeah, they do.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. What makes you, why should I believe in, like, you feel me, what they telling me? That's why you got to read for yourself. You feel me? That's the difference between like,
right. We're not telling you to go to the Sunday church. We're telling you to come right here. We saying the Sunday church is wrong. That's what we point out to you.
That's right.
They're not keeping God's laws. They're not keeping the Sabbath day. They're not abstaining from unclean foods. The church is a lie. That's what we're out here teaching. Read.
1 John chapter 2, verse 4.
This is who you should listen to. And this gives you instruction on who to listen to and who not to listen to. Read.
He that saith, I know him.
So the person that says they know God, they have knowledge of the Bible. Read.
And keepeth not his commandments.
And do what?
Keepeth not his commandments.
So if they don't keep God, they are liars according to the Bible. Read.
And the truth is not in him.
And the truth is not in that person. All right? Do you get that? So that's how, it's very simple.
That's pretty much everybody. Well, not everybody, but like a huge population of the people like that's just going through this trend right now. You feel me?
Exactly, but you hit it on the head.
I know.
Because in the last days, they said many Christ will come and deceive many. All right? Yep. But you got to be able to discern the good from the bad. And I just showed you that. If they not keeping God's laws, they the devil, according to the scripture.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 11. And many false prophets
and
shall.
What?
And many false prophets shall.
Many false prophets. Read.
Shall rise.
Like Creflo Dollar, like TDJ, like every pastor in every one of these churches that don't teach God's law. Read.
And shall deceive many.
And shall do what?
Deceive many.
And a lot of people are deceived. Why? Because they don't keep God's laws and they're not able to discern good from bad.
Hello.
Read.
And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure to the end.
But he that shall endure and to the end.
The same shall be saved.
That person is going to be saved. So like you said, it's a very tricky road out there if you're not studying this Bible. You don't know who to listen to or what not to listen to.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 4. And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
That no man what?
Deceive you.
So, Jesus Christ understood that many people were going to be deceived. That's why he said take heed.
Take heed, exactly.
Right. But what are we taking heed of? Give me Colossians 2 and 8. What should we take heed of? Who do we listen to? Who don't we listen to? We just read in 1 John 2 and 4. He that said, if you know God, keeping not the commandments is a liar. So one, are they keeping the commandments? Yes or no? That's what you got to find out. Read.
Colossians 2 verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy.
Through philosophy. What is a philosophy? Jesus is white. Is that in the Bible? Have you ever read in the Bible that Jesus was a white man?
No.
Have you ever read in the Bible that December 25th is Jesus Christ's birthday?
No, it's not.
Have you ever read in the Bible that we should celebrate Thanksgiving?
I mean, we all know about, I mean, everybody should know about pagan holidays, though. I mean...
They should know, but last time I checked, African Americans spent over $1 billion on Christmas.
That's right.
So we don't know. We have been deceived.
That's right.
I mean, it's not that they don't know. It's really that they just live in it's a trend. So, I mean, you just think about it like this. If you was brought up and this is how everything is going, you're going to feel like this is what's right.
Right.
You feel me? Because this is what you see.
Right.
It takes a certain amount, a group of people, like what y'all doing, you feel me? Y'all going, abiding by his rules, just so I can see off y'all shirt.
Right.
A lot of people don't even know that's how you supposed to wear your shirt. You feel me? Like,
but
I know
we
that.
out here teaching you that. So
like,
are you going to start doing that?
Yeah,
are you going to be the trendsetter that's going to abide the God's law?
That's what I've been having this dilemma. I know right from wrong, but it's like I still fall short.
Right.
You feel me? Which is okay because, I mean, it's not okay, but I mean, he accept the fact that I am trying. You feel me? That ain't easy. You feel me?
Are you trying?
Yeah, I am.
How you trying?
Like just by setting myself apart from the people I hang around. That's the first thing. You feel me? Like, I feel like all the people you hang around are pretty much you, in a way. People not looking at it that way, but if you hang around people that smoke all day, they ain't doing nothing, you gonna be smoking and not doing nothing. But if you hang around people who trying to get right and on the right path, you gonna be getting right on the right path. You feel me? So it's all about really just being a man at the end of the day. Like, you know right from wrong. I mean, I done read the Bible pretty much. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I know how I'm supposed to be living.
What are you supposed to be doing?
I mean, I'm supposed to be getting right. I'm really supposed to be right by now.
What are you getting right?
You feel me? It's just, I feel like just getting right like with God. I mean,
how do
pretty
you get
much.
Right with God?
I mean, you have to seek that connection.
Give me that.
You got to seek that
I'm gonna give
connection.
you, because everything you said, it made sense, but it was nothing was clear. It was all just mumbo jumbo. All right, but I'm gonna clarify for you. Like in Nehemiah 8:8, it said, give it the understanding. I'm gonna show you exactly what you're supposed to do. Read.
Colossians 2 verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Vain deceit, like you said, Christmas, Thanksgiving. We all know it's pagan holidays. Read.
After the tradition of men.
After the what?
Tradition of men.
You just said that. People just do it because somebody else did it. It became a tradition. Read.
After the rudiments of the world.
After the rudiments of the world. Money. Read.
And not after Christ.
And not after Christ. Because none of these holidays have anything to do with Christ.
Right.
Like you just said. Now, what are you supposed to be doing? Give me that, the full duty man. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Now, you said you know what you're supposed to be doing, but you couldn't quite hit it on the head. You said get right. You said I got to turn away from the people I'm hanging with. You are who your friends are. All of that is correct. But what exactly are you supposed to be doing? We're going to give you the exact answer. Read that.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Exactly what you just said. I'm going to give you the conclusion of everything you was trying to say. Read.
Fear God.
Fear God.
And keep his commandments.
And do what?
And keep his commandments.
That's what you're supposed to be doing, brother. Read.
For this is the whole duty of man.
This is the what?
The whole duty of man.
That's the whole duty of man. Read.
For God shall bring every work into judgment.
God is going to bring everything that everybody is doing into judgment one day. Read.
But every secret.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.